The global community has recently recognised that we are in a nature crisis. Biodiversity decline is like we've never seen before. We have over 1,000 threatened species in New South Wales. We know that we've lost an enormous amount of vegetation, and so we need to work together in order to achieve the type of impact that's required to get nature back onto a pathway of recovery.
The work that we do with landholders, and we partner with over 2,000 landholders in New South Wales already, means that we play an important role in protecting, restoring and connecting biodiversity. We have recently hit a milestone in that over 500,000 hectares under a Biodiversity Conservation Trust agreement is secured in perpetuity, which means it is contributing to the National Reserve System and will contribute to Australia's ability to meet its 2030 global biodiversity targets. We hold money in an investment endowment fund, and our unique model means that as we continue to invest money into that endowment fund, we see returns that go directly back into the landholder's pocket and enable them to deliver the conservation agreement, but it also has an opportunity to deliver socio and economic benefits and capacity building as well with external partners.
I think for corporations or for private sector who have sustainability ambitions or nature ambitions, there's a lot that the BCT can offer in a partnership. In particular, we're government backed. We have what's called a statutory covenant mechanism, which means that we can actually protect land forever. We put on a legal agreement, and when that land changes hand, that legal agreement continues. And in addition to that, we are driven by science, and that means that we prioritise where our activity is according to where it's most important to be protecting biodiversity. The Guyaini Agreement is not only is it the largest conservation agreement that the BCT has entered into with a landholder, it's so big it can be seen from space. Guyaini is a rich cultural landscape. There are thousands of sites across the property that are of cultural significance, and the property provides breeding and nesting grounds for hundreds of thousands of freshwater and migratory birds. Guyaini is the most amazing agreement, and it could not have been done without partnerships and collaboration.
Yeah, look, when we first kicked off the agreement, one of the biggest things that we spoke with BCT about was really that we had to sort of manage this project. So we had to take the lead on it, or it wouldn't work. We know country. And we know our country really well, and they took that on board, and that's sort of what really sort of helped us gain confidence in the agreement. A lot of this sort of area down this way, you might think it's flat country, but it's actually not. It's sort of probably one of the most significant areas for culture and heritage, Aboriginal culture and heritage in the Riverina. We don't really separate our culture and heritage from conservation. It's all one to us. We all learn from the country, we all learn from animals, we all learn from the weather, the landscape, movement of water, significance of water. It all teaches us something. So that's sort of where we learn to manage country, and that's why we've been so successful. You know, when we entered into this, BCT agreement, it sort of set us up for the future, because we didn't have anything solid, This agreement's solid. We're lucky enough that, we've got 56,000 hectares of country now set aside, really to focus in on conservation.
For any First Nations community thinking about doing this, the first step is I'd be making the approach to BCT. We're pushing towards the same outcomes because they do have the same values as our organisation. That's why we cut the deal. That it's shored up Guyaini's future, and it's shored up the next generation to be here and continue to do land management, the culture and heritage, and produce outcomes in the future.
The biodiversity loss that's occurred in New South Wales, we need to turn that around, and to get onto a pathway of recovery, we have to work together. Government can't do this alone, so we are calling on and wanting to partner with private sector, with philanthropists and with other landholders so that we can achieve the type of impact that Guyaini has managed to deliver. By partnering with us, organisations have an opportunity to deliver meaningful long-term change that is unmatched.